Hello, it is fishbulbgeek and we are back with Persephone Hawk and we are going to go and rescue Senesol's son. But we are also going to go and talk to people and very quickly hand in a couple of things beforehand. So, on that note, let's hand the letter into Thrask first. We've only just recovered it from his daughter that unfortunately got so terrified she turned herself into an abomination. So, that went well for her and for him. God, that must be awful as a mage daughter or mage child with a Templar parent. Can't imagine anything more terrifying, depending on the Templar. And let's face it, if they're all Kirkwall Templars, then they're all terrible human beings because they've been indoctrinated.
We have found neither hide nor hair of the lad, Fainreal. I can only think he has fallen victim to demons or slavers.
I found this. It was addressed to you. It seems to be from your daughter.
My daughter? Then... you know what she is. How she died. When I traced her to that warehouse, I should have forced her into the circle. My own weakness in the face of her pleas is what destroyed her. It is why I urged Ariani not to give in when Fainreal wished to hide. If only I had been so strong for Olivia.
That's... I mean, you say that, but... maybe if you'd found a better way to live for her.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about the Templars finding out anymore.
Thank you. She is at peace now. I would not wish to see her name smeared while her ashes are still warm.
I suppose I could have threatened him, but that would have been rude. So, let's very quickly...
Hey, adventurer! Come replace your old crap.
Oh, it's a weapon and an armor shop. I don't think I realized that. I'm mostly here just to sell my junk. No, I don't like any of those. Okay, carrying on. God, another letter, right. Where is Meryl's home? Yes, Meryl wants to see us. And then we should go and speak to, Grumpy Elf. So, Sweet Elf and then Grumpy Elf.
This city is amazing. Do you know I saw someone get mugged? Right outside. It was fascinating. Everything happens here all at once. How does anyone keep it all straight?
Someone has jumped outside your door and that's exciting?
It must be the alien age greeting. Hasn't happened to me yet, though. They must not like me. It's so busy here. So many things just get... lost.
Do you miss the Danish?
I miss Haren Pival's stories. The creaking of Aravels in the breeze. The city is so busy and confusing. And the elves here are not like my clan. But I'll get used to Kirkwall in time.
Oh,
The
poor
Templars
Meryl.
haven't found you, have they?
I've been careful, even among the Dalish. Keepers never work magic in public. And I think the Templars don't even see me. I'm just another elf in the alienage.
Think of it like a game. You can pick up all the things people drop and overlook. Maybe count them.
I think they mostly drop garbage. I'm glad you came by. I needed someone to talk to.
Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, you're not really going to be part of my team until the second act, I'm afraid. Okay, so that's... Oh, let's go and see what this letter is at Gamlen's house. I think we've got a few more missions of significance before we are ready to head into the...
You get more letters than I do. There's another one on the desk.
Oh, aren't you a grumpy little sod? Act of Mercy. I'm not actually sure I remember which one this is, to be honest. Act of Mercy. Oh, is that the mages from like Starkhaven or something? It might be. Okay, and Fenris wants to speak to me. I wonder if he wants to speak to me in the day or at night. I'm not actually sure. I know, it shows he's there, so let's go up and say hi to his grumpiness himself. Ooh.
Grigio Pavali. There are 6 bottles in the cellar. Denarius used to have me pour it for his guests. My appearance intimidated them, he said, which he enjoyed.
Nothing like a bit of fear with your wine.
That's what Denarius used to say. It's good I can still take pleasure in the small things.
You could have offered me a glass first, you know.
There's more, if you're really interested.
Perish the thought. How else would you redecorate the walls?
I've wanted to leave my past behind me, but it won't stay there. Tell me, have you never wanted to return to Ferelden?
I grew up in Ferelden. It will always be my home.
The Blight is over. You could rebuild what you lost. Do you truly not want to?
That is true, but...
Even if I wanted to, Kirkwall is my home now.
Having a place where you can put down roots, I understand. Still, to have the option must be gratifying.
Do you intend to keep living here?
I haven't decided. For now, it's as good as any other place. I would return to Saharan if I could, but there is no life for me there.
Is that where you're from?
So I've been told.
Were you very young when you left then?
Perhaps.
You could track your former master down, I assume.
I imagine he has returned to Minrathous, though I dare not go near the city while he is alive. No, it is better to wait for him to leave his fortress, fight from a fortified position. I do not expect your help when that day comes, but I would not turn it aside.
Yeah, we'll be helping you.
You've been on the run a long time then.
3 years now. Denarius has a way of finding me. Perhaps it is the markings. Whatever the means, it never takes him long to follow. This is the first time I've given him reason to pause. I suppose there are advantages in numbers.
Haven't you sought help before?
Hirelings, when I could steal the coin. Never anyone of substance. Until you. Denarius will not give up, however. I await his return.
What if he does give up? What then?
Then I go to him. I will not live with a wolf at my back.
Sounds like the right idea to me.
If it comes to that, I doubt it will.
Maybe it's just me, but it sounds like you want to stick around.
I could see myself staying, for the right reasons. I should thank you again for helping me against the hunters.
Yes, you should.
Had I known Anso would find me a woman so capable, I might have asked him to look sooner.
It turned out well enough.
It did at that. I will not keep you longer. Another time, perhaps.
Yeah, I think Fenris might come with me when we go to slay the dragon. I'm going to save that for a little bit longer, try and level myself and my companions up a little bit. So there's plenty of side missions, but honestly, I'm thinking tanks might be the way to go for that. Right, okay, so yes, the Unbidden Rescue. Let's go ahead and start this. This could be an interesting fight.
Insist if you must, but Viscount Dumas will see no one. If you've news of Seamus, I will relay it to him.
Fine. Tell Dumas my scouts have tracked the boy and his Qunari captor to the Wounded Coast. I'm taking a full company after them, and when I return, I expect him to make a show of the reward.
So many to deal with one Qunari seems excessive.
He may be Tal Vashoth. The Winters leave nothing to chance. Get out of my bloody way!
Yes, what is it?
If this is about a rescue, that woman did not seem the type.
She is the type I feared we would attract. As I told the others, Viscount Dumas' son, Seamus, is missing. We suspect he was taken by a Qunari. If you would like to try your hand at securing his safe return, feel free. I have certainly granted no exclusivity to the Winters and their violent approach.
Ready the reward, he'll be back in no time.
Declare it if you like, but the reward goes to whomever brings him back safe. A discussion you are welcome to have with the Winters, should you encounter them, on the Wounded Coast.
He definitely wants us to take the Winters to task. Well, let's go ahead and do that then. I think we'll be all right. So, yeah, everything is now cleared from here. What are the ministers? Shepherding wolves, yes, I do want to do that next. So there's very few things left, apart from obviously the dragon. I've got to return back there. Unbidden Rescue and Act of Mercy. So, we're going to start with the Unbidden Rescue. We're definitely getting towards the end of Act 1. Ah, yes, Act 1. And then, what's going to come next? Obviously, the Deep Roads. Well, I'm sure it'll be interesting. I can't remember. Is there anything new up here? Let's have a wee shifty. Considering how intimidating it was when we first came here, I'll take it just for a little bit of XP, but yeah, we're definitely in a lot better position than we were. I remember running away and dying a lot on my first trip here. I think I got rather lucky when it came to surviving in the end. Yeah, apart from maybe the odd group of spiders or possibly bandits, I don't think we're going to find much up here, unfortunately. We have already thoroughly looted the area. Well, that's a bit of a shame. I was hoping for some actual combat. Oh well, that brings us out more or less where we need to be, so... Is it back that way? No, it's just this way. Yeah, I like the little views you get. I wonder... I mean, obviously that's a bad place for boats to be, but I wonder what is other stuff we can see. You never really get a full chance to explore. You don't even really get a nice look at a map like you did in Dragon Age 1. I quite liked that map.
And
Oh.
the world's
Huh.
rid of one more Qunari. Easier than I expected. Call the men back. We've got an appointment with the Viscount. Isn't that right, Seamus?
Ashad! You killed him! You Vashedan bitch!
That one of their words. See, that's why you need to be dragged home. You're playing too nice with those things. I'll wager you've gone even further than that. Haven't you, brat?
A little rough for a rescue, don't you think?
Competition? Well, you're too late. The Winters, I, have already claimed him.
Sirrah, if I must go back, so be it. But I will not see these murderers rewarded.
Spoiled shit! I'll cut out your tongue and charge extra for bringing you back quiet. And
I
as
don't
for
know
you,
how you think that's going to
I
work
could do
well
with some
for you.
entertainment while we
It's
wait
the
for the
Viscount's
others.
son. Okay, let's get that down. Get that down. She's still there. Let's get Mark of Death on her. Oh no, she's about to go into... Oh no, she's not actually stealth yet. Oh, she's not lasting well, actually. Oh, he's about to go down. He's about to go down. Oh, is he still alive somehow? How did
Dead
Varric
and
survive
good riddance,
that?
But she said she was waiting for more. A lot more.
We're not giving you up. Strip the camp, and we'll ready a fitting welcome.
Alright, you guys. I think you're all going to charge into that area. That might do. Alright, see who I can take out along the way. Not many people, but... we're doing alright against these guys. I thought this was going to be tougher. Oh, Mercenary Commander. Right, you... Mark of Death. Or... not? Well, Commander's down. That's good. Right, you... stunned. Oh, he's dead. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else I can get? There's only a couple of them left, so I'm not too fussed about that. Oh, he might have some loot on him.
Gotcha! I'll deal with this. One less to worry about.
Oh, they went down rather easily, didn't they?
Oh, Andraste. I've never seen so many corpses. So much blood.
Soil yourself later. There may be more.
Oh, I guess that means there is more. I want a real good chance to see if there's another commander type. Did he heal himself? I think he might have. Okay, pinning shot. Well, that might not have worked so well. Oh gosh, I think I'm just like getting further and further involved than I want to be. Come on, run away. Oh, who's down? Was that Bethany? This isn't going super well, if I'm honest, but if I can get him down... He's about to go down. Yes, he's down. Yeah, this is more the fight I thought it was going to be. Oh, crap. Alright, if you go away, give me enough time. Let's see if I can get a helpful Mabari. And, this is going alright. This is going alright. We're all alive. There's still some more out there if they're not up yet. Well, that's just annoying. Haha, yes.
Never coddled.
Oh, we got fairly lucky there.
They are not the brutes others claim they are. Take me to my father, and I will try again to make him see.
It's clear this was not your first encounter with this Ashard.
I met him soon after their ship foundered. I had run again to escape the keep and my father. Ashard was to map the coast, to find an answer for the Arishok. I had so many doubts. Qunari have none.
I wasn't aware that Qunari take many friends.
Perhaps it isn't the right word. I am the Viscount's son, bound by everything that means. Ashard did not care. We were both seeking something. That was enough.
I confess I'm not sure what one does with a dead Qunari.
The body is no longer him, and is worthy of no special treatment. That is, apparently, their way.
Should his people be told?
They will know. Whether they will deign to acknowledge it, I have no idea. There was much of Ashard that I didn't understand, but it was so very worth trying.
Oh, he's a nice guy.
The Viscount is clearly concerned about your safety.
The Viscount sends thugs to do a father's job. I was in no danger until his help arrived.
You could have told him this was your wish.
Keep your assumptions. He doesn't hear me. He's as tired of being disappointed as I am of bearing it. And now, Ashard is dead. It's not right.
We'll leave soon enough, Seamus. Be ready.
I am at your whim, Sarah.
Yeah, you kind of are actually. I just really want to loot everybody. Can't be missing out on those shiny, shiny pennies, can we? I don't think there's much else actually. No, I think we've looted everybody's bodies. Of course, I was trying to be careful and get to it in combat as well.
I am ready to leave. And you have coin to collect, I'm sure.
Let's go, Seamus. Your father will be waiting in the keep.
Then take me to him.
Yep, I think it even puts me straight into the keep, which would be nice.
Father.
My son. I thought I'd lost you.
Enough, Father.
Allow me to present one Sarah Hawk, Your Excellency. She fulfilled the bounty.
You have my gratitude. I hope you encountered no great difficulties on my son's behalf.
No problems to speak of, aside from the crowd that tried to kill us.
I was told the Winters had involved themselves. Was there no way to avoid an incident?
They murdered my friend. Where is the concern for that?
It was my understanding you were captured alone. Foolishly traipsing about the coast as you do.
I was not captured. I was with a shard. The Qunari. They are not monsters to be feared. If you would just try to understand, others would see as well.
Better that you were thought abducted than to have their influence suspected in my own family. Benign or not, it's too much.
There's no middle ground? It sounds like you've both been hard-headed.
That is quite enough. My apologies, Excellency, for this intrusion into personal
Well, don't have
matters.
personal
There is
matters
no-
right in front of people.
Just move.
You still haven't paid me. Okay, you gave me 5 gold, so I'll give you that much. Does he have anything to say? I wish we could, like...
I'm impressed with your skill. Less so with your tact. But better you than the Winters, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, if I...
Not going to happen.
Right, I still can't go in there then. I'm convinced there's some... Oh, was it this room? Oh, I've already been in this room. Yeah, I think later on there's one of those Enigma of Kirkwall things that's like in a picture or something. We'll get into that later. Right, well, let's go and what do we have left to do? Ah yes, we're going to go to Lowtown at night for shepherding wolves, and I'm going to go via the house, because that'll cure everybody of their injuries. And I might see about ordering some more potions while I'm there. Okay, let's go ahead. That's one button as always. Yeah, I think actually I'm not sure we need the Mabari at this point, but let's go ahead. Ah yes, Sister Patrice.
Here, miss. Word is you're looking for help. And paying well.
I need someone native to the dark places beneath Lowtown. If you claim as much, yes, I will pay.
She is very, very much at fault for quite a lot of things. She's also just a terrible human being. And a moron.
Town tale in the making. As if we needed another.
Can you save someone so intent on being foolish?
I guess we'll try. Yes, I forgot. Actually, the Mabari, as it turns out, is a good choice. That went well.
Thank you for your timely intervention. I am out of my element.
Surely you didn't realize that just now.
I had to come here to get the type of person I need. Someone of bloody skill, but also integrity. Perhaps the kind who might leap to someone's defense. I have a charge who needs passage from the city. If you are willing and capable, meet me at my safe house nearby.
I just saved you in an alley, and suddenly we're in business?
You're in Lowtown. What grand scheme could I be interrupting? Varnell!
I do kind of
Where's
want
the
to punch her in the
Templar
face
garden
just
now?
for that.
Is this a setup?
I hope you will come. This matter only grows more urgent with time.
I guess we are going to do the mission. I think this is where we get... I think we get another part of the last... Do we get another part of the last Descent outfit? I think we do. What have we already got? Yeah, I think we get the last Descent boots from this mission, and then the actual body armor comes in the deep roads. Is that right? Am I remembering that right? Well, it's either that or it comes off the dragon. Except I don't think it does come off the dragon. I do think you need to do this to get the last Descent outfit. So we're gonna go ahead and plus, you know, it's a good. I mean, it's a side mission, but it really should be a main mission for what it adds to the story. I can't imagine what the game would look like if you didn't do this.
Nice to see you too.
I thank you for coming. This matter is delicate, and I need someone of limited notoriety who will not link this to me. It is an escort, but I think you will agree the nature of the party makes this unique.
Time is wasting. Who is going where?
My name is Sister Patrice. I have assumed a burden of charity. This is my charge.
Maker.
Would even a Templar bind a mage like this?
If they thought they
A
could get away
survivor of
with it, I'm
infighting
sure
with
they
their
would.
Talvashoth outcasts. I call him Katojan, a bridge between worlds. The Viscount and others feel that peace begins with appeasement. This mage would likely be returned to his brutal kin. He can serve a better purpose. I want him free. He must be guided from the city without alerting his people, or being seen in my care.
I've had dealings with the Qunari leader. He'd want to know of this.
You have dealt with their leader? If you have interacted with Qunari, you know how they treat those who leave their heathen order. The Arashok would doom this poor creature. But knowing them is useful. If they challenged you, attacking an ally would only confirm their barbarism. You are still right for the task.
Well, I'm still going to do it. Yes, she is. It's all very obviously suspicious because she's a very obviously horrible person.
You don't just stumble on something. Someone like this.
For all their blasphemous certainty, the Qunari do have deserters. Those who seek freedom are hunted mercilessly.
Talvashoth. They seem to accept the role.
Even their rebels conform. Savonel observed one of their bloody exchanges. This poor mage was the only survivor.
And you think this mage was being hunted?
I'm certain no thinking creature would willingly submit to this. If he was not running before, he has seized the opportunity now.
Mm-hmm.
If you are so intent on this, why not use Chantry resources?
My order will soon realize the Qunari presence is more than a test of faith. It is an open challenge. But for now, I must act on my own. Helping this mage shows how Qunari heresy cannot be ignored. His flight is vital.
Is freedom so helpful? A new life with that collar seems doubtful.
And yet it is more than he has. My reach is limited. His struggle is his own.
It just seems like releasing a bird, cage and all.
We do what we can to step toward what is right. That must be enough.
Will he help? If I trust him at all.
I don't know his capabilities, or if he can function at all in that collar, but I think he knows we are his only way out.
You think?
He's followed every direction and made no aggressive moves, even when taunted. Were I in his place, I could have fled. Qunari or not.
Even when taunted, I'm guessing you've been horrible to him and decided you stumbled across him, you probably somewhat low-key tortured him, and now you're getting rid of him in a plan to further your own plot.
And if you're wrong, I have to deal with
Shocker, I'm guessing you
That
don't
is
really
why
give a
I went
crap
to
about him.
Lowtown.
Oh no, wait,
You are
I know
either
you don't.
capable of the discretion and skill that I need, or you are not.
Honestly, Hawk, at this point, I do wish we could just murder Sister Patrice,
If
because
you were
it
important
would
enough to
save
know, I
problems.
would need someone else. But if you insist, what is your family name?
My name is Hawk.
Strong. Very Ferelden. The Qunari have hardly pressured the southern nations. You have not seen as many converts or those who refused. If this action, if any action, can lessen their influence, it must be done.
I can get him out of Kirkwall. He's a bit conspicuous for the streets, though.
We must help this poor creature. He has faced worse than what I run from.
That is
Oh, I
obviously
wouldn't
not an
advertise the
option.
fact that you're a
You
mage.
must avoid incident with the guards. I cannot be linked to this. This mage will be a fine example of how cruel Qunari are, even to their own. But only if this plays out just so. The passage here leads to the warrens of the Undercity. It is dangerous, but that is why you are hired. Good luck.
Oh, Varric rivalry. Why do we have a rivalry? It's a bit weird. Also, nothing apparently to loot. Fair enough. Let's go into the Undercity. Yeah, that's a good tip, actually. I think before we go ahead and go into the deep roads, we will visit everybody at least once just to see if we've got anything you need to say.
Hornskull Mage, and other colloquials to that effect.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got any more unique conversations, but we'll check. Yep, if it's gonna go just like that, that's trap, that's fine.
All set.
I love that the dog didn't manage to set it off though, that's impressive.
I don't like the looks of this.
I think that got both of them right. Okay, I'm gonna need a bit of help here. Oh, another trap. Oh, that's not actually recharged yet. Awesome. Oh, that might work actually.
Go down. That's enough.
I think they're coming about there. Oh, the poisonous one might get caught by that. Lots of spiders. Spiders are nice and easy to fight.
Trap. All set.
There we go. Excellent. I'll level up. That's what I like to see. Okay, let's carry on. Nice slave artwork on the ground. Oh, who's that? We've just figured out.
I don't like the looks of this.
Oh, it's just a spider. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that the dog is light enough that it doesn't set off the traps.
Watch your step. That should do it.
Although I am somewhat impressed that I am actually managing to spot the traps and not set them off before I get a chance to disarm them. Huh, right. I think we're gonna get a fight here. Oh wait, Bethany's leveled up. Let's do that before we get into combat.
Look at this. Undercity's feared by all, but there's no shortage of fools with coin who want to test it. What is this thing? Collared like a dog lord's bitch. You some sort of Qunari lover? Maybe I should get rid of you and see who'll pay the most for your pet.
I don't think it likes you threatening its master. Maybe we let this one pass.
A voice of reason. What's he doing with you?
You don't think you're so damn right. Buying everything, running free marches like me into our own sewers. You want us bound, like this thing? I'll see you dead first.
By the void! Kill it! Kill them all!
Well, if you're all gonna group up like that, I'm super happy. I love that Qunari, so to speak, is just like, I don't know, presumably immune in that armor of his. Oh, yep, there they are. I knew there was another wave.
They get the idea, Qunari, Qunari. Whatever. Calm yourself. Did you react because your lead was threatened? How much of this is just blind instinct, I wonder? You can't gesture or stomp your feet twice for yes or something.
For all we know, he's asking for a chamber pot.
You did what I said. Did I hit the right phrase or something? Right. Could have expected that answer. I'm getting you out of here before you help again. Still clear as a bell. Great.
Oh, bless. Right, so that's the way we came. There's a chest over here. Just making sure I don't miss any. Ooh, last descent boots. Yes, I thought I got them. Well, heck yeah. They look alright. I mean, the biggest part that you'll see is if when I finally get a good looking set of armor. Although at least the armor that I'm wearing does look nice, which is good because it's got really good stats. Although I can see how it'd be easy to miss that being in the corner as it is if you were rushing. Okay, Mountain Pass. Let's see how terribly this is going to end. Pro tip, it ends really horrible. Everything with Patrice ends horribly. Sorry, Sister Patrice. The dog said take that long to pop in. Weird. Oh, I kind of wish we had Fenris here for
You
this.
will hold Basra Vashidan. I am Arvarad, and I claim possession of Serabas at your heel. The members of his Karatam were killed by Tal Bashath, but their disposal leads only here, to Serabas and you.
How did I know this job would end in more Qunari?
You speak as if ignorance is your natural condition. The bodies of his slain Karatam could lead only here. I do not know how you come to hold his leash, but you have no claim in the Qun. He will be returned and this crime cleansed.
And if he doesn't want to go back?
Serabas, show that your will remains bound to the Qun. He has only followed you because he wants to be led. He has allowed no other purpose.
I've met with your leader. The Arishok would not want a potential ally challenged in this way.
Claiming to know the will of the Arishok with Serabas in your care is Marasi Mikari, a child bleating without meaning.
Well, that's actually true.
What is
Hawk
to be
is...
done with Serabas who lose their Avarad? There is no greater threat to their control.
Yeah, that was probably a foolish thing to say.
You don't care that someone abused your dead to get you here?
No doubt they were cast from your shoulders as you or your partner thieves grew weak. It is a crime whose victims are beyond caring. It will be dealt with, but the greater threat is clear. It is my role to secure Serabas. It is the role of another to purge the perversions of your kind.
The sister called him Katojan. You are Serabas?
Serabas is his role and his name, as you understand it. It is the accusation and acknowledgement of being a mage.
And you are Arvarad?
My role is to hold the leash and hunt the Grey Ones who leave the Qun. Or Baz who have not yet been enlightened.
So no. Yeah, so that refers to me, I suspect.
He is bound and abused, and you want him caged. Why?
The power that he has, that all Serabas have, draws from chaos and demons. They can never be in control.
So you fear them?
Like so many others.
We leash Serabas because they are dangerous and contagious. Not even your Templars fully grasp that threat.
Are mages like Anders so dangerous? He's given no reason to fear him yet.
You waste your breath. He'll never tolerate my kind.
It's a shame they cannot see our worth.
You are Serabas? Bas Serabas? Vashidan! Nera
Oops.
Karasam! You spewed your words at me like a demon trying to poison my control. Like this.
Wow,
night,
that's
a Qun
some
requires
paranoia
your
and
death.
fear.
But we're no threat to each other.
Bas Serabas, you will be no threat to anyone.
Alright. Bit of stealth. This is... Oh, gosh darn it. This is really not gonna... Oh, wow. Okay, let's put that down. Let's get... that to try and stop these things. Let's get... Oh, I can't use any of them. Okay, definitely that. Oh, no, no, he's attacking me, but try and stay away. Okay, you might need the... Oh, right. People, please don't die. I don't have any of that. If I can just keep out of the way, that'll be fine for me. Oops. No, no, no. Go after that one. Go after that one, you stupid. There we go. Right, he's about to go down. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, we're still somehow alive. I'm down with that. Oh, Barrack's dead. That's not great. That is frustrating. Okay, Anders is dead as well. That's really not great. Okay, let's go for... let's just use the health potion. This might save my life. Oh god, I'm the only one alive. That sucks. Right, take him out. Go into stealth. That gives me a couple of seconds. Where can I go to get the most amount of space? That's not great actually. That might be pinning me in a corner. It's almost ready to be used. Oh no, that's the injury one. Darn. Right. I think we're gonna survive this, but I am glad that I managed to use, well, some of the bombs and poisons that I thoughtfully ordered. Yes, did we do it? We did it. Oh, that was a tough fight. I was expecting that to be tough. But I'm glad we did it without dying once. A wipe would have been annoying.
I am unbound, odd, wrong. But you deserve honor. You are now Pasverad, worthy of following. I thank your intent, even if it was wrong. I know the will of Arvarad. I must return as demanded. It is the wisdom of the Qun.
Well, that's gratitude. I thought so you could go die anyway.
I commit to the most difficult choice, the truth of the Qun.
What if it's wrong?
Many say that before they know certainty.
Could you have returned if I'd let these others live?
No,
You were doomed from the start.
I was outside my Karatam. I may be corrupted. I cannot know. How I return is my choice.
Of all the ridiculous, spineless, mind-controlled, senseless piece of shit arguments I've ever heard.
What comfort has freedom brought you, mage? You would have more if you submitted to the Qun.
Yeah, Anders, you can't judge somebody for their beliefs. You know, you've got your beliefs, he's got his. You don't agree with them, that's fine, but don't be a dick about it.
Arvarad couldn't kill me. Perhaps he was wrong about your death too.
Losing to you does not make him wrong. He spoke the Qun. I have chosen. It is bred in the bone.
Existing is not a choice.
It is the only choice. As it Tal-Eb. It is to be.
Others of your kind live outside the Qun. You could join them.
They are not my kind. I am Qunari. They are not.
They have chosen to be free.
Free? They have refused what they are. I can't choose to not be.
Yeah, I mean, the Qun is difficult to understand. And we certainly don't agree with the fact that he's been brainwashed. And yes, we believe in freedom for mages, for all mages, but at the same time, the Qun is like such a weird. It's a weird religion, way of life. And yeah, Anders is just a. I mean, Anders is not wrong, but he's also not right.
My job ended when we exited the city. The rest is up to you.
I'm very much torn on the
of
Qun.
certainty and borders. You are closer to the Qunari than you admit. Your role would change little if you accepted the Qun.
That's not true because they don't like female warriors. Or do they? I don't think they do. I mean, that's extreme. That's like a hardcore way to go out. I mean, he could have, I'm sure, found a less torturous way to kill himself.
I have no words. That poor creature.
She may not have known about this, but clearly Patrice set a trail right to us.
If this was her doing, I have a few questions for her.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Alright. Vark needs a level up, and I'm quite tempted to see what that amulet is that we got. Ah yes, before I leave this area, Silverite. Another crafting resource is always good. So I'm happy with that. So yeah, just outside, like, don't forget to check up here if you want the Silverite. I knew there was something else before I left this area. Let's go back and do this first, I think. And then next time we're going to see what Active Mercy is. And Sundermount for the Herbalist tasks, which will be fun. I can't remember what other little fight we're going to get there. And then we'll see where we're at, because I think these are like the last few things before the end. Just in case we get into another fight, let's level up Anders. Yeah, why does a Chantry sister need a safe house in Lowtown, eh? She's very suspicious from the very start, and completely obsessed with furthering her own warped view of the world, and also ignoring her betters.
It must be clean, with no ties. Hawk. It was Hawk, right? From the streets. You took the Qunari from the city? Without incident?
I think the incident was rather your idea.
Mind your tongue, dwarf.
Please, do speak your mind.
Don't string me along. You know that I know.
Whether you believe it or not, I wished you no harm. That might have been useful for someone, but still regrettable. A massacre of citizens protecting a slave might have forced the Chantry to doubt appeasement, to see the Qunari for the monsters they are. Perhaps finding the mage was a rushed opportunity. If such a plot existed, I see how it might be disagreeable to you.
Your Qunari killed himself rather than be free.
I assumed he wanted to escape, just as I would. My pity is genuine, but they are not like us.
If, perhaps, why dance around this lie? I'm standing right here.
If a member of the Chantry admitted instigation, I have no doubt it would result in more appeasement. But an accusation from a low-town thug, you are hardly that important. That's not an insult. It's why I chose you. Rest assured, excuses, real or imagined, are not for your benefit.
I won't forget this, sister.
Take your coin. Disappear back into Lowtown. Rest assured, I will not make the mistake of looking for help outside the faithful again. The stakes, eternity, are just too high.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be hearing
Crazy,
from that
crazy
one
woman.
again.
Okay, so yeah, that was the end to that area. So Sister Patrice is a great, terrible, fanatical enemy who is only going to cause more trouble down the line. Shocker, I know. Little bit more. I mean, I suppose this is actually the first time we've in the series chronologically that we've really seen the Qunari. You get a little bit of it from Sten, but not much. So this is them really introducing how the Qunari think and believe and are. Obviously, I've got a lot of knowledge from completing this game and from playing 3, where you get a lot more information from the Iron Bull. Yeah, I mean, Kirkwall is just like a massive. The events of 2, everything that could go wrong does go wrong. But then we learn why later about all the corrupted lyrium and everything else that we're all going to find out in that's coming soon. And yeah, it's all gone awful. Kirkwall was always doomed at some point. So yeah, lots of thoughts and feelings about that. Or I have some. Yeah, I don't know where I really stand on the whole Qun thing. I mean, obviously, I think it's kind of terrible, but kind of live and let live. And if they were the type of people that, like, kept themselves on their island and weren't obsessed with everybody being part of it, then it'd be a lot easier to tolerate. Yeah, but of course, they are, of course, interested in spreading the word of their god, as every religion wants to do, and their way or the highway, basically. But that's true of the Chantry as well. Look at the exalted marches against the elves, who certainly didn't deserve that. Anyway, next time we are going to go ahead and go outside the city. We're going to do the Act of Mercy. I think the mission is called, which I think is the rumor about the... Yeah, we don't get any rumors anymore. I think it's these Starkhaven witches, uh, mages, that were being escorted. I think that's this mission, so that'll be interesting. Let me see what else we got. Yes, we've got, and then we'll finish Act of Mercy. We're not doing any of that until maybe the second act. So Act of Mercy and the Herbalist Tassel will be going up to Sundermount for that mission. And then, yes, we do have to go and deal with Dragon. So, that's all to come next time. So, I hope you've enjoyed watching as much as I have enjoyed playing, as ever. And I do hope you'll join me next time, where we are going to tidy up all the other missions before we finally hit the Deep Roads Expedition. So, thanks for watching, guys. Ta-ta for now.